Well, we know they're in there. We just got to wait for them to come out.
Yeah. And then? How?
Yeah, here's one of them now.
Yeah. Let's get him.
The Magic Boomerang.
The ancient legend of the Dreamtime people tells of a magic boomerang. When this strange boomerang flies in the sky, all time will stand still. Whoever has this boomerang has a great power.
Hey, Dad, I know it's only 9 o'clock, but am I finished for the day?
You asking or appealing?
Well, I've arranged to meet Wombat in town. I'm going to meet Grandma at the station.
Oh, all right, you're finished. But don't forget to meet Grandma. Your mother will be at the croquet club all day, so you'll have to keep Grandma company.
Don't worry, I'll look after her.
Oh, Tom, dear, help me with this, will you? I'm running late.
Right enough.
Oh!
You all right?
Oh, yes, dear, I think so. Oh, what a stupid thing to do.
You left the hose there yourself, you know.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's my ankle. I think I've twisted it or something.
Well, steady now. Try your weight on it again.
Oh, no, it's no use. Help me into the house, will you?
What about the croquet match?
Oh, well, look, they'll have to win without me. Will you ring Mrs. Woods and tell her what's happened, dear?
So naturally, I thought I'd better pop over myself and tell you how sorry we all are. This couldn't have happened at a worse time, and you're one of our best players.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Woods.
Of course, I realize you couldn't help twisting your knee.
It's my ankle.
Well, it's twisted anyway. Oh, and we were so keen to win this match. Oh, what a stroke of bad luck, and we're so short of good players, too. I just don't know what we're going to do.
Mrs. Woods, I've got an idea.
Oh, I suppose you'll have to rest that knee for a day or two, but it'll be too late then. And we all had our minds set on winning this croquet championship.
Mrs. Woods, I've got a marvelous idea. My mother's arriving on the 2 o'clock train.
Oh, how nice for you. But, well, we're going to get another expert player at this late hour of the day.
Well, Mrs. Woods, I've been trying to tell you. My mother used to be a champion croquet player. And I'm quite sure that even now she's much better than I am. Why don't you let her play?
Your mother?
My grandmother.
Used to be a croquet champion.
The absolute best.
And she's coming to town at 2 o'clock today.
On the dot.
Then I shall select her to replace you, Gwen. And I shall go to the station to meet her myself. Don't bother to get up. The boys will see me out. You just stay there and look after that dislocated shoulder and get better soon. Goodbye.
Oh, Tom, Wombat. You'd better run after her, darling. She might give you a lift into town if you're lucky. And Tom, dear, don't forget, make sure Grandma comes back straight after the match.
Oh, and don't bother to get up. Just you look after that knee. Ankle, shoulder blade, wrist, well, whatever it is, it's twisted. Oh, come on, boy. Tom, I think I can manage just one milkshake. Oh, unfortunately, yes.
Why, unfortunately?
Because I can usually drink two. Come on, I'm getting thirsty just thinking about it.
Me too. Look, Tom, I'm in the middle of the desert, dying of thirst. It's 110 in the shade, but there isn't any shade. What am I calling out? Water?
No, milkshake! Milkshake!
Yes, boys.
2 milkshakes, please.
What flavor?
Oh, chocolate.
2 chocolate, please.
Right, chocolate.
Fellas, how about sitting down here for a while?
All right, thanks.
Oh, now be sociable.
Come on, you dizzy.
We were just gonna have one of those thick shakes.
In fact, we might even have 2.
Tom? Wombat?
Hey, you fellas shouldn't be having these cheap milkshakes. 2 large thick shakes for my friends here.
Come on, Billo, they're all right for us.
Hey, my milkshake!
It's all right. Phil, I just ordered 2 thick shakes for you. Now just relax.
Not bad for a cheap milkshake. Still thirsty, though.
Me too. It's funny how one little drink sort of starts you off. Must be that beautiful chocolate flavor.
Well, see ya.
What about paying for the drinks?
Didn't hear a thing.
We're your guests.
Hey, you boys, you haven't paid for those.
Don't worry, miss. Come on. Hey, Billo, you forgot your change.
But I didn't pay.
Yes, you did. Here's the change. The drinks came to 9 and 6pence.
But I've still got the 10 shillings.
Let him have it, Tom.
Hey, what happened to 10 bucks?
It's turned into a 6pence.
Yeah, where's the 10 shillings?
Well, I haven't got it.
Thanks, Billo. Here's your money, miss. We'll get our drinks later. Come on, Wombat.
I don't know how I did that, but let's get him.
Yeah.
Take that mask off.
Grandmother will be arriving soon, won't she, Tom?
Yeah, I know. Just let me think.
We must have lost them.
No, they're around here somewhere. Come on, we'll find them.
Tom, they've got us trapped.
I know. I don't feel like taking those two on at the moment. They're a bit big, I'd say.
Hey, Tom, why don't I disguise myself?
Wombat! Disguise. How about this? Now, if I get a wig and costume on, I might be able to fool those two and get to the station in time to meet Grandma.
Can't hear a word you're saying.
Take the mask off. Come on, help me quickly. This first. Come on, straight down there. You've done a very good job, Wombat. We won't damage the costume, but I hope the caretaker doesn't catch us.
It's in a good cause anyhow, Tom. Well, let me have a look at you. Well? Tom, your walk's most unladylike, and so's your voice.
Enough of this impertinent young man. Now, out of my way.
Oh, you could even fool me now, Tom.
Right. Hope the train isn't late. It's less than about 20 minutes to go. You go out first and test their strength.
Oh, I'm no hero, Tom.
It's all right. If and when they attack you, I'll protect you with this. This. Or this. Right. Let's go. Oh, what about my clothes?
Well, we can leave them here, Tom. We'll be coming back.
Right. Let's go.
Well, we know they're in there. We just got to wait for them to come out.
Yeah. And then? How?
Here's one of them now.
Yeah. Let's get him. Out of his camp.
Land! Land! You can't be the way the devil they say you're the nice lad. I'll have your eyes. Help me get changed, then we'll go to the station. Grandma will be arriving. Come on. It can't be locked. I can't go to the station dressed like this.
You'll have to, Tom. Tell your grandmother you're rehearsing for a play. Come on. Think it's gone, Tom?
Oh, it can't have. It's only 2 o'clock now.
Well, look, here's the station master.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me if the 2 o'clock train is on time, please?
2 o'clock. It's been cancelled, lady.
Cancelled? You mean there's no train from the city at all today?
That's right, lady. There was a minor derailment near town, and as they haven't got many passengers, they thought they'd leave things as they are till tomorrow.
But his grandma.
His grandma?
Yes, that's right. Here's Grandma.
Oh.
Well, what do we do then?
Oh, come back tomorrow.
But tomorrow's too late.
Uh-oh. Look what's coming.
There you are, dear Mrs. Oh, Gwen didn't tell me your name. Of course, I know that you're little Tom's grandmother.
But I...
Oh, where is Tom? I do hope the journey didn't make you too tired, Grandma. May I just call you Grandma? We do so want you to feel one of us. Well, Mrs. Woods...
Hey, you!
Who are those two youths? They look as though they want something. Go away at once. You all ready, my dear? Come along, dear. Mrs. Wood. You dear little man. You want to introduce me to your grandmother properly, don't you?
But she's not my grandma.
Now, don't confuse me, young man. I know that this is Tom's grandmother, who used to be a champion croquet player.
Hey, you, Wombat. We want you.
Oh, those scruffy boys. I hope they're not friends of yours.
No, they're not friends of ours. Well, haven't we all be going to the croquet match?
What match?
The match in which you're playing. Instead of your daughter, Mrs. Thumbleton.
I am playing in a croquet match. Gwen thought you'd be so thrilled, my dear, when she strained her back this morning.
Ankle. Well, hadn't we all better be going now?
Whoopsala! Come along now, dear. I've got my car right outside.
Mrs. Woods.
Oh, now you come along outside. Hello, girls. I've got a surprise for you.
Surprise, I can't play croquet.
Neither can I. Slip me the boomerang when you've got a chance.
Allow me to present a former croquet champion who's going to play in the match for us today. This is Gwen's mother, Grandma. Now, if Grandma would just slip into Gwen's togs, we can commence. Come along to the dressing rooms, Grandma, dear.
Oh, no. I never get changed. I always play in my own clothes. My street clothes, that is. I'll just slip my shoes off and I'll be ready to go. I do the same in cricket.
Oh, she's very good at cricket, too.
Well, it's very unusual.
She's a very unusual grandmother.
Well, if you're ready, dear, I'll just see how the girls are getting on.
What am I going to do?
Play croquet.
There's something funny about that grandmother. I don't quite know what it is.
Yeah, she's certainly very active for her age.
No, it isn't that. I think it's the way she walks.
Yeah, like her shoes hurt or something.
Or maybe she doesn't like shoes.
Or maybe the shoes don't fit too well.
Could be. Don't worry, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
As our special guest, Grandma, dear, we want you to play off first.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want any unfair advantages, Mrs. Woods.
Oh.
Well, you have to warm up first.
Oh.
Hey, I've never seen croquet players do that before.
Nor me. We'd better go and have a closer look at this.
Grandma, he's no more a grandmother than I am.
Just watch me get him.
Yeah, you fixed him all right.
He must have hit me. What happened? The agony.
now it is with great pleasure and pride that I award you this trophy, Grandma dear, for your great victory. Now, I am sure that Grandma will make you all a speech, but if you'll excuse me, I shall just rush off and phone Gwen the exciting news.
Go on, make a speech.
What'll I say?
Say goodbye. Ladies, I'd like to thank you for your kind and generous words and for this lovely trophy. It fills my old heart with joy.
Oh. No, Mrs. Woods, my ankle's much better, thanks.
And you've never seen such excitement, my dear Gwen. Your mother simply played us to a standstill.
My mother did. How marvelous.
Well, your mother didn't get here after all, Gwen.
Would you hold on a moment, Mrs. Woods?
Train derailed, returned home. See you tomorrow. Love, Grandma.
Oh, she did. No, naturally, I'm delighted. Mrs. Wood... yes. Yeah, Mrs. Woods, would you bring Mother home as soon as you can? We can't wait to see her. Oh, no, not at all, thank you. Yes. Goodbye. Well, either that telegram's a fake, or Mrs. Wood's grandma's a fake, or Mum sent that telegram from town, travelled up here some other way, or Mrs. Wood simply dreamed up the whole thing.
Or 101 other things, Gwen. You'll just have to wait and see. I'm going out to feed the turkeys.
I think you think more of those turkey chicks than you do of my mother.
Well, with the price of turkey chicks, do you blame me?
Ah.
And that's all there is to it.
Come along, dear. Your daughter's waiting. I'm going to run you over.
That might be a good idea.
I'm gonna hide in the barn. You get some clothes in my room, right?
You dear old modest thing. Too embarrassed to meet your own daughter after winning the trophy. Come on, Grandma. Surprise, surprise! Not only have I brought home your mother, but I've brought home the trophy for the championship croquet match of the year. Now you look after that back of yours, dear. Bye-bye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Well,
I can explain. I can explain everything, Mum. Now, it happened like... It all began when... the Wombat!
Oh, it's very complicated, Mrs. Thumbleton.
well, dear, perhaps you shouldn't bother to explain.
Come on, now you've got a sense of humor, haven't you?
Yes, dear, but what about your father?
Hello, Mum. Got here after all, eh? Oh, Gwen.
Come on, you two. It's bad enough without laughing, Well, you know I wouldn't be in it if it was necessary.
Too funny.
Come on.